Lisa's Substitute is such a beautiful episode that I think at one point in our life most of us can relate to. This is the 19th episode of the second season of The Simpsons, directed by Rich Moore, released originally in April 1991. And in this one, Lisa gets a substitute teacher, and this substitute teacher is everybody's dream. He is musical, he is creative, he is encouraging, he seems to understand each individual pupil and what makes them tick. And I think at one point most of us have had a teacher like that, that one teacher who just gels with our way of learning, with the way that we think, somebody we instantly think we can trust and like. And Lisa is very fond of this teacher, and he encourages her academically. She very apparently has a crush on him as well. And she has to learn all about losing somebody you love as well, which I won't explain any more about, but I think it's a really important lesson to learn. And yeah, Lisa's quite at a young age for that to happen, but I think most of us have been through that as a child, and it's really important that, Lisa learns that as well. Bart is also running for class president, which gives us a pretty fascinating subplot where the children are very hyperactive, very contrasting to the atmospheres in Lisa's classroom, and that results in Homer giving Bart some really interesting talks and giving him some interesting father-son moments that I thought were actually really heartfelt. Maggie also makes a noise at one point, which really surprised me because it's so rare that Maggie so much as blinks. So I just thought that was a nice little touch. The music in this is very lovely. I love the Western vibes. It's a lot of fun. I like the fact it focuses on Lisa because I do love Lisa. Homer is a very strong character in this, and Lisa has one outburst in front of Homer, which I won't divulge in case you haven't seen this. But I loved it. I thought it was hilarious and so powerful and so emotionally driven and moving. Lisa's substitute is, of course, brilliantly animated. It's very well voice acted, of course. Dustin Hoffman voices Mr. Bergstrom, who is Lisa's teacher. So, of course, we have a brilliant bit of casting there. He has a very soft, gentle way of speaking that's so calming and so soothing. I thought his performance was absolutely fantastic. It's a really brilliant episode. Maybe not one of my all-time favourites, but certainly a very strong one from season 2. We get all kinds of characters in this. It's primarily set in the school, so we get a lot of Milhouse and Ralph and Martin. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Lisa's Substitute, for me, is pretty awesome.